Hi and welcome to my 1930s tutorial. I'm going to be doing a whole series on decade makeup. So welcome to the 1930s and I hope you enjoy what you see. Okay, so let's jump right into it. I'm going to start off with concealing part of my eyebrows to make them very thin. Very, very thin, almost non-existent eyebrows were in style. A lot of times women would even shave their eyebrows and redraw them in. If they didn't shave them, they plucked them very thin. So since I'm not going to pluck them for this, I'm just going to conceal them. I'm using a chromographic pencil from MAC. This is NC15 NW20. If you end up doing this look for a party, or whatever the case, I would suggest concealing your eyebrows completely using a glue stick and concealer method. You can find those videos all over YouTube. For those of you who saw my 1920s makeup video, I'm doing the eyebrows even thinner. So there's the difference. It's very thin. Okay, so I'm finished with my eyebrows. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeshadow. I forgot to mention earlier that I had already done my concealer on my eyelids. So Make Them 30s usually consisted of just one color on the lid brought up to the crease. And sometimes they used a darker crease color to contour and sometimes they didn't. So since I'm doing a daytime look, I will be using a crease color, but nothing really dark or dramatic. And I'll just be doing very thin liner. The color that I'm choosing to do on my lid is going to be a light blue, light green, an orchid color, browns. These were all very popular colors to do on women's eyelids. So I'm going to be using this color up here. It's called Moon's Reflection, and I'm using a 252 brush. So just like that. So I brought the color to my crease. I'm going to take a little bit more of it on a 217 brush and just kind of bring it up just a little bit higher so that it's a nice blend. So I've got my main lid color on. I'm just going to go through with a little bit of espresso on a 224 brush and just lightly bring that into the crease. Just gives a little bit of definition to the eye. I'm going to use a 231 brush to apply a little bit of black track to my eyelids. I'm going to do a teeny tiny little wing at the end. So just a little wing, just like that. I'm going to do my foundation using a 168 brush, Studio Fix Fluid, and a shade that's a little bit too light for me. setting with a little bit of mineralized skin finish from MAC. Okay, moving on to blush. I'm using a very bright pink blush. It was applied on the apples of the cheeks and also brought down and up a little bit more than how we apply it today. Okay, I'm going to go lastly and do my lips. They elongated the bow, making their lips appear a little bit wider. And raspberry lipsticks were also very much in style. I'm using one of the new Matines from MAC. This one's called Deliciously Forbidden. False lashes were often applied, but I don't have time to do them today, so I'm just going to curl and put some mascara on. And there's your final look. This is very traditional 1930s daytime makeup. You can replace the eyeshadow color with just about any color. The lips were rose in color or raspberry in the early 30s, and then in the later 30s more of a red was popular. So I hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching.